I'm joined now backstage here at the AOFAS annual meeting with the Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion speaker, Dr. William Ross. Dr. Ross, what do you hope the attendees here will take away from your presentation?
For me, one of the most important things is to recognize that there are solutions and to tie these efforts not just to individual relationships, but to the overall goal of improving patient outcomes nationally. As we continue to mentor individuals into these specialties, into this specialty in particular, and to do so in a way that makes them successful, viable members of our specialty, then folks all across the country, particularly in places that may not necessarily have gotten access to this kind of care, are going to benefit, and ultimately we all benefit.
Tell us a little bit more about your mission and your passion for what you do and making sure that people of all backgrounds are able to both be surgeons in this field and get care in this field.
For me, the mission is really simple. It's to diversify the physician workforce so that we can eliminate healthcare disparities. And everything that I try and do and talk about and become associated with really has to meet that parameter. Is it going to help to diversify us as a physician workforce in ways that are tangible and real? And is that diversity actually going to result in better patient care and equitable patient care nationally? And so that is the continual mission. And my hope is that the things that I said here today will meet that mission standard. One of the issues is the fix is simple but not quick. And the simplicity of it is establishing relationships throughout your sphere of influence with individuals who may not necessarily have had access or may not necessarily have had the same guidance. And then as you leverage your own network in order to make other folks have more access to it, and as that gets replicated over and over again, then change happens over time. So even though the concept of simply establishing relationship, mentorship, allyship is straightforward, the consistency, the commitment, and sometimes even the courage to make sure that it happens is what takes time.
So what advice do you have then to make sure that we have that courage and that longevity to continue improving and moving forward for the field?
One of the things that I really think about all the times is a concept that I read about by Dr. Marcus Collins, and he talks about the collective of the willing. And one of the things that I encourage people to do is to find people who are already doing it and get with them. All right. You don't necessarily have to be by yourself. There are a number of people all around the country who are doing these things, who are successfully managing this effort. And as you link your effort with theirs, then it becomes easier. You're not by yourself. You may not have a lot of folk right next to you, but in this day and age, you are an internet call away from somebody who can help guide you in a way that's going to be tangible and real.
Well, thank you so much for your passion and your work and sharing your advice and expertise to continue to expand this field and the society.
All right. My pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you.